videotape?
Hey, Cat, help me turn this thing around.
Hey, you got back just in time.
Walk away, and what happened?
Get your phone on. We're already on video recording.
That's fine, we're recording too.
That's good.
Those are the only guns y'all have, guys?
Yep.
Just keep y'all's hands where we can see them, that's all we need. You guys got it?
Here.
Okay.
So now, guys, let's just get them all off. You guys will tell you what's going on in just a second, alright? Well, you guys realize it is against the law to, display a firearm as far as with public, as far as public, create a, basically the reason when public...
Incite fear.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not disorderly conduct because they weren't holding the
You
gun.
realize that we're getting the phone calls from people displaying the firearm, obviously.
If it's not displayed in a threatening manner, I've not broken any laws. And with strapped on my back or in a holster without my hands on it or near it, it's impossible to incite fear.
You have a concealed handgun license?
I don't need one.
Why is that?
It states 40-06, a black powder rifle or pistol, 1899 or prior, or replica is not considered a handgun or a weapon.
Alright, well, we're going to need to take a look at those firearms and verify, make sure that they are. Because like you said,
Here's the deal, okay? We're not, I understand, because I know they've been here, they've been doing this across the state on Texas, and I respect that, that's fine. The thing is, when people call us, we have to respond for calls for service, right? And so we're not trying to, we don't want to try to play the, we're going to prove you right, or, who knows the law better than like that. We're not like that. It's just people are calling, we check everything out, y'all do have y'all's right to protest and do whatever y'all need to. So we understand that. I just ask that y'all cooperate with us. Once we get it cleared, obviously, if you know it, you got everything right, we're gonna have to give it right back to you. There's nothing we can do about it, right? We just want to make sure.
Nothing that says you.
Is he breaking the law?
Right now, we're not sure. We don't know.
Do you have any reason to suspect him of breaking the law?
Well, because like I said, going back, we have calls for service on it, so we got to call.
I understand you there. People can come out, and check it out.
And then we have to make contact with y'all. And when usually when we make contact with people, we want to make sure identify them to know who we're talking to.
Unless I'm broken the law, I don't need to identify myself.
Unless you suspect him of committing a crime, there's no reason to even ask him for an ID.
Was he brandishing the weapon, pointing at anybody?
Okay, no.
It's in a non-threatening manner that I'm holding it, which
like
is
I said,
fully within my constitutional rights to do.
Is there anything wrong with me asking you?
You can ask.
I can ask,
But
right?
he doesn't have to comply.
I don't have to comply.
And exactly, and listen, I'm not trying to be combative. I'm not trying to argue. Y'all don't have to get the defensive on me, okay? And I don't want you.
But it was mainly how 4 cops rushed up here. So.
Well, because we don't know what we're coming to. We don't know what calls to play.
Alright, well here's the deal, man. All it is we ain't even gonna come over here and deal with y'all if people weren't calling. Okay? So, as long as it's not upsetting anybody, it ain't a problem. And were y'all up at HEB the other day?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. So
And we had no problem. They've already come up and they said we weren't breaking the law.
Okay, and you obviously know what you're talking about. You've done your research. I don't have a problem with all that. The only issue is the call. Okay? Now,
So you've made contact.
Right.
You've done
We
your
weren't doing
job,
anything wrong.
And you see that no laws are being broken, so then that should be it.
You've seen our faces. We didn't have a mask on, so.
What he's trying to explain here, okay, is when we're going to contact somebody, and in this case, there's no probable cause to believe you've done anything wrong. Okay, there's reasonable suspicion, obviously, because there's firearms in plain view. Okay, so that's suspicion.
This is Texas, open carry.
I know where I'm at.
But a
Yeah,
lot of people aren't aware of that.
but that's not our fault that they're not aware of the law, is it?
Just listen to what I say, okay?
Okay, all right. What I mean by reasonable suspicion is like he was explaining to you, making sure everything is on the up and up. Okay. With probable cause, people would be like, reasonable suspicion gives an officer a reason to contact somebody and hang on to them for a minute until they're done with their investigation.
So am I being detained?
You're not detained right now, that's right, okay? What he's trying to explain to you as far as identification purposes, okay, is so he knows who he's speaking to, okay? He don't know.
So is this Germany? Do you want our papers? Hitler asked for our papers?
That's fine.
But listen, that's the thing, y'all get
Just
so defensive.
don't be defensive. He's asking you
we're not.
for
4
his
people
purposes,
with
okay?
loaded guns just walked up on us. Forgive us.
We're breaking the law, but y'all parked in the middle of the road.
That's what those red and blue lights are for.
When there's an emergency.
And we got a call for a service emergency here. Okay.
So if I was
we're gonna
walking
finish
down
what
the
we're
road
doing.
with a dog and somebody called, y'all
What
could come and get me for
regardless,
disorderly
okay,
conduct?
we have camera
The thing is,
equipment in the vehicle.
whenever we do get
Okay,
these calls,
we're going to want to
have
contact and find out who we're talking
regardless
to.
of what kind of
Okay? You do
bullshit
have a
it
right
is,
not to give
okay?
an
Believe
identification
us.
at this
We
time.
get
Okay?
so many calls
But if you could give him
there's
your
a
name for
suspicious
our
person walking
purposes,
in this
okay?
neighborhood.
If y'all call me
We
complain
have-
on
we
us,
have-
that's
We
how they will
still have
record
to
videos
produce
and
ID
slide
to
it.
you, even
Okay?
though you can
But
plainly tell we're
we're not
not
over
committing
here
a
trying to
crime.
tell anybody
No,
what
it's
to
just
do.
out of courtesy.
Okay?
It's
And
out
I'm
of
not
courtesy.
telling you you've broken the law.
He's gonna take my guns and hold them for what?
Okay. I don't know what all that conversation was about, okay? All I can tell you is everything legal on your weapon?
They're mine.
All right, y'all are doing a protest, y'all have a right to the protest, you've already been advised, right?
Yes.
HEB?
Yep.
Okay.
We've been advised by the police
So that's it, as long
themselves.
as, but just be careful is all I'm asking, not to upset everybody so we keep getting calls. Okay, and I'm not saying you did anything to upset
Just by
anyone.
standing here, we can upset the people.
Right.
And I'm sorry if
I'm
it
just saying.
upsets people for having a gun on your back. They need to get over it because this is Texas. You should be able to walk around with the
And like
gun.
I said, I don't know,
If it's
you know,
most
if they
people-
saw you
Y'all have
putting it
guns
on-
on y'all. I don't know y'all,
You know what I'm
so.
saying?
Y'all are pretty scary to me.
The bottom line is just, that's why we're here.
But
okay?
listen, a lot
But
of people
it
aren't
ain't got to be a
informed.
thing
They
where
don't do the
y'all.
research.
Well, I understand that. Could y'all inform them when they
in this
call
business
and
about
give y'all a
yard street,
complaint
'cause y'all
that
have
it is the
guns.
right of people to carry a gun?
They want us to
You know what I'm
respond
saying?
and come out and no, listen, we do have loaded guns, we do this for our service. That's the city hires us and employs us to do that, okay? And that's the reason why we have our guns. If we didn't, we're not pulling it out, we're not doing that. We deal with people every day like this, okay? So y'all know. Y'all can't play ignorant on that fact, okay? Like I said, everything comes out clear, you're good. We just call them, we just ask, you don't have to provide your ID. Y'all know y'all stuff. So,
Exactly.
y'all know it, so there's no argument. I'm not
No, my main problem was the way 4 cops pulled up, parked in the middle of the road.
because
The circumstances of the call.
I know, but we weren't pointing it at you when you come up, so.
We don't know that.
We
All
have
we
to
know
take
is people
precautions.
have guns. We have families to go home to. That's all it is.
Right? You know?
And you have to understand coming
Would you
from
want your family walking down the road with a gun to be harassed just because they were holding a
No,
gun?
that's not what we're trying to do. We're just trying to see what's going on.
No, I understand that, but
It's weird. We have plenty of public support.
Oh yeah, we support you too.
I do what you're doing, but they're so it's one of the things they're going to say. That's why we're trying to.
Main thing is
You know,
we're
we're
seeing a
trying to
lot of
educate
videos
the
on
community,
YouTube right now
but then
where
also
cops
police
are
officers.
shutting down on
You know,
constitutional
and I'm
rights.
sure you can understand that.
This is kind of the point of this, is to make sure that our rights are not being violated here either.
No, man, that's not what
Like I
we're
say,
trying
it's
to
a lot easier
do.
to
But
explain
like I said,
things
whenever we do get the
if
call,
everybody's
I mean, like I said, regardless of what
You know what I'm saying?
bull crap it is, we have to.
well, I understand you'll have to come out and check it out, but you can't look at people like they're criminal until you've talked to them.
No,
so.
and that's why we're talking to you in the manner we are. Otherwise, I mean, you
But at
know.
the same time, sir, we have to take our precautions as we do because we don't know what we're coming up on. All they told us on the call is that there's people with shotguns standing in the road. That's how the call came out on our computers, and you can see it.
Yeah, and you should understand that people call in and make complaints that aren't normally, you know,
And we
people
don't.
get outrageous.
But
and-
we have to respond to every call as if it's the real thing. You understand? That's the reason why we do that. I mean, you deal with, you tread in our, you know, you walk in our
What he's
shoes.
saying
same thing.
is we don't know you from Adam, okay?
I don't know you from Adam either, though.
But we don't know when we're going to pull up when somebody wants to hurt us.
Let's
Now, it's
say
like
you
I
had
explained to
a cop
him,
drive by
you know,
us
we
and
get
not
here,
have
we
a
deal with it,
single
we see
issue,
everything's
and
okay.
then all
Nobody's
of
a
a sudden
criminal,
you
okay?
have
You know, we're going to pull up,
Someone
those red and blue lights are to
in
park where we
the
park,
area who sold
period.
this and it freaked
Okay?
them out a
I don't
little
need a car running up on me when I'm trying to get out of my car.
Well, that's
okay?
all it is. Obviously,
So,
you guys know what y'all
but,
need to do.
you know,
so
him and I have an
that's all-
understanding
that's all
that,
we
you
got
know,
from you guys.
it's a lot easier when everybody ain't trying to talk over everybody and we
Yeah.
can iron it all out, okay?
But the main problem was when someone comes up, tells you keep your hands away from your hand, you know, like we're a criminal automatically.
It doesn't mean you're
It's
a
just
criminal.
it's just out of precaution. I
Seems
mean,
like we're
like we said, we
kinda
have to come
guilty
across
until
stuff like
proven
this
innocent.
every day.
Yeah, America's, you know,
Are you
innocent
wearing
until
handcuffs,
proven guilty. So.
And it's
No,
true.
but-
Are you
That's
sitting in
true.
the back of a police car?
Man, but please.
Well, then we didn't say you
don't
did
take
anything
the
wrong.
attitude where you automatically start snapping back at it. We're not trying. We're just trying to talk to you, okay? That's it. Don't get defensive. I understand.
Like I explained to him, is that the reason everybody gets defensive like that is because the first thing that was said, the very first contact, was everybody get your hands where we can see them, and we're gonna have to disarm you.
Well, listen. You know what? From that part is from me representing on the Odessa Police Department's behalf. I'm sorry. We were wrong on that. Okay? Is that y'all accept that from me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
We're
the
sorry
only
about
reason
that.
we got
I'm
to
not trying to come out here to excuse my language. I'm not trying out here to become an ass. None of us are. We're all good guys. We're just people. Okay. But we're not. Y'all were right. We were wrong. We were doing that, and I'll admit that. Well, I'm not too prideful to say that
We
to y'all.
appreciate
Okay.
that. That is the
so,
main
and like I said, as far as the siren things, the traffic here is crazy. I don't want to get run over, so I'm gonna pull out my lights and pull around on y'all. Okay. Now, I respect what y'all are doing. We all do. And I just all this officer is telling you is just please be careful how you do it. It's
actually has been trying to take steps to make sure officers are educated.
That's good.
We had a gentleman, his name is Randy Means, and he came in for a class a couple weeks ago that goes over a lot of constitutional rights.
And that's, we just want people to get aware of their, you know, rights. And
Right.
And like I was saying, it's not just to educate the police, but it's uneducated police officers.
And I can tell you, I would not be surprised. You know, I don't know about
How's it
here,
going?
'cause the guys should know better without a supervisor to do something with y'all. But other places, I would have no problem believing that somebody come out here and arrest you.
Yeah.
How's it going?
How long y'all been
If you don't have that, I don't have that.
3 hours?
No, about 7.
Oh, so that's right.
This is the time I've been here. Like this. Something like this. Like one time we were testing it.
Not a bad place to do it, though.
that's probably one that complained on you.
Like they don't do it here.
I'm assuming she seems to be kind of outraged by the fact that nothing's being done.
We got lots of people come up though.
A lot of people don't realize there's a lot of guys.
When he came over here and talked to me, he's like, yeah, dude, as soon as I got the call, that's why I came. He's like, because I knew what was going on, to kind of try and, you know, de-escalate the situation.
You'll probably get complaints from later.
Yeah, he's gonna work with him. Okay. Here, just a second, because we can't walk up and just snatch your guns up. You know, if something looked like, you know, like I think what they were talking about when I walked up was short barrel firearms. Is that what they were talking about? Or?
His,
I heard somebody say something about it's not a pistol if it's something.
it's his,
It's my black powder pistol.
Yeah. So we'll go make sure they understand that, you know, there's a right to assemble and that sort of thing. You know, I mean, if it was like a sawed-off shotgun or something, that's, you know, presence. But yeah, anything else y'all got going on out here, man, you know.
I mean, we stick to long guns, shotguns, and then I just purchased a pre-1899 replica.
All right, man. Well, like I said, sorry for the inconvenience. Sorry for the way they post y'all in the initial contact.
Help out.
It's like, like I said, no disrespect and nothing personal.
yeah.
Okay.
We're glad some of y'all understand, you know, what we're trying to do.
We'll
And
get it worked out, and it's just, it's like they were saying, it is new, it's different.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of the guys haven't contacted y'all yet, so they don't know. Absolutely.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all heard up there. The lady was unaware of this whole situation. She obviously felt threatened. So.
well, a lot of people come from New York or places where you can own guns,
That's
you
the
know,
thing. I don't know
so.
if she's actually from here. I think she's actually from
Yeah.
here. So she's actually, apparently a lot of people are unaware of this. So.
But this is Texas, you know, we have guns everywhere. I mean,
Yeah, go hard, man. But anyway, yeah, like
Appreciate
I said,
y'all being professional.
yeah.
And that's the thing. Like I said, man, they were holding our radio channel, and I wasn't even out of the car, and I told them to release it. I mean, I know, you know. But he's going to explain with them that trying to take the guns off y'all isn't going to work, you know. And like I said, I'm not going to come up and step on another officer's toes and be unprofessional with them. But,
Yeah.
But, you know, that's why I kind of pulled you off and said, hey, this is what's up.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So if y'all need anything, if y'all get any problems with people trying to bother y'all, you know,
Okay.
feel free to call. But we'll get out of y'all's hair, okay?
Appreciate it.
Sure.
I'm sniffling. I'm sorry. I don't know why you're doing
Y'all have a
this.
good day, guys.
But y'all be safe, okay? Can I take a picture of Bill?
Sure.
Sorry.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Maybe we need to police shop more.
Make things more interesting anyway.
I just can't believe how they pulled up here, you know.
That's why he said the chief is actually going to talk to his officers